Hey guys, it's Mel. I hope you're having a good Sunday. I've been busy I'm going to do a video after this. I'm listing. I decided to do it. Now that I gave it a chance, and I think I'm really going to love it. I can't have two machines in my craft room along with all the cartridges and things. So although I loved my Cricut dearly, I'm going to be putting up a lot of the things, the accessories for it for sale, and probably eventually the Cricut machine. I have a lot of cartridges. Most of them are like older ones. Not all of them though. Some of them are newer. Some of them I didn't even use. A lot of them are linked. Some are not linked. It took me forever to list them posted on the scrapyard. But I'm going to do another video and I'm going to just tell you a little bit about it and do a little de-stash video on here too. But the main center of this video today is because I have another question. And my question is, and it was funny because this is a card challenge I did with Anika. She's Kisses 3235. I'm probably messing up that name, messing up the numbers. But she challenged me yesterday and said, would you want to do one and have it done by 9 o'clock tonight, my time. I'm in New Jersey. And she's told me the requirements. And the requirements were that it had to be a hello card and it had to have at least 3 cuts from the silhouette. And I'm new to silhouette, so I was actually proud that I was able to get something done. But here's what I made. So I did a quick video of it yesterday, but it was one of them things where I was rushing. My husband sprung on me last minute. He said, do you want to go to my sister-in-law's house, to his sister's house? And of course I looked like a hot mess. I was outside all day sweating with my hair dirty, and I didn't have time. He calls it my transformation. He's like, we don't have time for trades. Like, can't we just go? But men don't get it. But anyway, so I ended up having to go there last minute. So I was like, God, don't you know I have a challenge going on here? But I was able to get it done. Here's what I came up with so you can see a little better. I just did some doodling and some inking. Like I said, this leads me to my question today. I made a shape card and it just says hello on the front, and the 3 cuts are the watermelon bear itself, and I cut out this hello, and the hello was actually on a phone. It was like a phone, and then it said hello friend or something, and I deleted everything else and only cut out this and sized it to that I thought would fit well in between the bear's hands. And then the other cut is a heart, another die cut from that same phone thing. So I hope that counts as my 3 cuts. But anyway, I made the shape card similar to how I would do it on the Gypsy, but it's not perfect. And I need to figure out how to get it there. So that leads me to my question. So what I basically did, I forget how to explain how I did it, but maybe if I turn it this way, it'll show you better. I basically welded, I had one of these say one of the base, this is the base, so I welded 2 of the bases together. But I couldn't figure out where the flip button was, and it was hard because the way this was shaped, if I moved it a little to the left, it was not lining up here at the hair, and then but in result of that, when this folds down, it doesn't quite, it looks like it from here, but it's not quite matching up perfectly. So in the Gypsy, what you were able to do is do 2 images. You lay it directly, the second one, when you do the copy and paste, you lay it directly on top of it and then flip it. So that way you can only go up, up, like hit the arrows to make it up, to make sure it's straight. So therefore, when you get when your cuts out just one piece like this and then you score it, it should meet up. But this didn't quite meet up, and I'll show you in the back. See, this is the front piece, and that's you might not be able to see it, but that's the back. So, I mean, it wasn't awful. I didn't do the worst job for my first time, but it's not, I wouldn't give this to anybody like that. So, I know you guys know, does anybody have a video out there how to make a shape card, or how to weld it, or how to keep it straight, or with the flip feature? I'm sure it's probably something simple. I'm just mislooking it, I guess. But that is my question. So anybody that has any tips or suggestions or answers, let me know. Also, I thought there was something else I wanted to ask. Silhouette question I wanted to ask. Oh, is there any Disney files that you can get anywhere, or is that like touchy because it's like branded or whatever? So I was wondering if there's any, like, for when we're planning our Disney trip for Maya. I wanted to see if there was like a Disney princess one, or Mickey, or any Disney thing. I know you can find the images, but you have to do all the work to change them. Like, does anywhere sell them that they're already made in the files that they would need to be in for me to cut them on? I just have the regular Silhouette Studio, not the advanced, what is that called? Designer edition? I forget. I'm got too much stuff going on in my brain. So anyway, that's my question. If anybody knows how to make a shape card or refer me to a video to make a shape card, please let me know. And also, just to keep it in your brains, if anybody else is interested in joining, me and Anika are going to try to start just something for fun, just little challenge groups, I guess we'll call it. And what we were thinking, and these details might be adjusted, but what we were thinking was on Saturdays and calling it Silhouette Saturdays, and just having a challenge that it has to be done by 9 o'clock New Jersey time each Saturday. And then I was thinking we could announce what's for the next video to give you kind of like a week ahead on Sundays. So we'll show our projects from the previous week on Saturdays by Saturday night, and then sometime the next day they'll be announced. So my challenge for you, Anika, would be to come up with a card that has, let's say, at least 2 silhouette cuts and some type of fancy fold. A fancy fold, and it must have ribbon. So 2 silhouette cuts, some type of fancy fold, whether it's gate fold, just not your basic fold. Can even be a shaped card, whatever you decide to do it. And it must have ribbon. So I challenge you to that, and anybody else that wants to join, all you have to do is post a video response. There's no prizes or anything like that at the moment, but I just think it'll be fun, and it'll get us, jumping in to use our silhouettes and get practice in to really, really enjoy it to all its benefits. So I'll give more details on that later, and if you have any questions, let me know, and that'll be for next Saturday by 9 o'clock p.m. All right, guys, thanks for watching.